in honor of Daredevil Born Again, and also because I just finished watching all of the Netflix Defenders stuff, I figured I would do my own little tier list thing. Feel free to do the same tier list with me as you watch along. I'll try to leave it in the comments. So, Leader of the Hand. I know this is D, so this is bad. This is just going to be kind of like a, either I don't care that much, or they're forgettable, or I don't remember who the fuck they are. So it doesn't necessarily mean bad. However, she was fucking nothing. She really was. Jessica Jones' mom, I wasn't a huge fan of. This guy, I don't remember his name, but he was like Colleen's trainer. I don't care about him at all. This is the girl from Punisher season 2. She was fine. I think her name's Amy. She's okay. See. Ben Urich. See. This girl had potential to be really good, and I think she's just See. Bullseye. Bullseye was pretty good. I don't think I'll put him in B, but he's A tier. Bushmaster's pretty good. Is he A tier? I'm gonna put him in B. Just because they're here doesn't mean they're in order. So I have Bushmaster here. I probably like Bushmaster more than Bullseye, so I'd put him here. But I'm not actually putting him in order. I'm just putting D, C, all that. Maybe for S, I'll put him in order, but for the rest, nah. I don't know who this is. So he's gonna be here. Colleen Wing, B tier for sure. This guy, he was a nothing burger. This guy could have been something, but he ended up being a nothing burger. Matt Murdock, definitely S tier. 100%. If he's S tier, who's A tier? Huh. Okay. Oh, this fucking guy. I hated this guy. This guy sucks. D tier. This guy sucks. D tier. Elektra's pretty good. B tier. I really liked this is the Catholic priest guy. Good. Foggy could have been higher, but they don't give him a lot to do ever. So I'm gonna give him B tier. I'm even gonna give her B tier. I'm gonna give Howard B tier. I'm gonna give her B tier. As shitty as she is, she adds a lot. So I'm giving her Iron Fist. I hate him so much, man. I hate him so much. I can't fucking stand him. I'm actually gonna move him up one because you know what? He does add a lot, and part of the reason I can't stand him is because he's so immature. But it makes sense for him to be immature because of all how he was basically raised. So I get it. I just can't fucking stand him. Jessica Jones, that's gotta be S tier. What the fuck am I gonna use A tier for then? Am I just giving A tier is what it feels like. Russo, I thought he was pretty good, and then he kind of became not as good. You know what? I'm gonna move him to A tier. Bush, him to A tier. That's what A tier is so far. Joy, fuck Joy. Fuck Joy. C tier. She was better in season 1, but season 2, just fuck her. Karen Page is probably S tier. She fucking rocks actually, and I kind of wanted more of her. Killmonger, he's up there. I was pleasantly surprised by David Tennant. He did a good job. Should I put Kingpin? I feel like I have to put Kingpin higher than A tier because I don't want to embarrass him in front of Vanessa. So I'm gonna put him in S tier. Besides that, he is pretty good. This guy's kind of nothing. I like this guy. Not that I like relate to him, not even a little bit, but I think the idea of like a forgotten soldier who just wants to do stuff. I think he's A tier. I think he's A tier. He's a pretty, this is the villain I could see existing, you know? This is A tier. Luke Cage, I'm actually putting in B tier. I'm sure people are gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm not. He was kind of, he could have been a lot more. Let's see. What was her name? I know her name. Why can't I think of Madani? And she's fine, C tier. This is that police chief guy. He's whatever. I like Malcolm a lot. I think Malcolm could have been much higher, but they just kind of didn't have. When they started doing stuff with him, they just kept not doing stuff with him. That's just kind of what kept happening. So I'm only going to put him in B tier, but he had potential to be A tier. Typhoid Mary, I feel the same way. Had potential to be A tier, but she's B tier. Again, they should have done more with this guy. I'm gonna put him in C. I actually really like everything they did with this guy. Even, I thought him and Punisher had this great chemistry of not having chemistry, you know, pretty great. Okay, here's a controversial opinion. I fucking hate Mitzi. I came in thinking, oh, I was gonna really like her because she looked cool as fuck. But I hate her so much. Okay, however, I mainly hate her in Luke Cage Season 1. In later shows, in fact, the further it goes, the better she gets. So I'm not gonna put her in D tier because she does get better. However, I really disliked her in Luke Cage Season 1. Again, as it goes on further, she becomes better, but yeah, C tier. This guy's actually pretty cool. I thought his whole little arc was pretty good. I might put him in B tier. This is that preacher guy. He's fine. I feel like they could have fleshed him out a lot more. Having him be sort of Punisher-esque, but like to save his family or whatever, is fine. I thought that was a good idea, but that was really not fleshed out at all, and didn't really get a lot of attention till towards like the endish. So I'm gonna put him in C tier. I'm not sure who this is, so D tier. Punisher, definite S tier. One moment. You know what, I think I like Punisher more than Daredevil. I like Karen more than Jessica. Yeah, this looks good. Let's see. This guy was just an evil fuck, but other than being just an evil fuck, there was nothing really special about him. He's just kind of C tier. I didn't hate this guy. Shades is a B tier. He often was stealing the show, which was really easy to do on Luke Cage. I'm not a big fan of the Luke Cage show, and I don't think I'm a big fan of the Iron Fist show either, or the Defenders show. I liked Jessica Jones Season 1, and I wasn't a big fan of 2 or 3. Mainly I like Punisher and Daredevil. Let's see. This guy sucks. Stick is great. Stick is such an asshole, but such a good asshole. I like him more than Jessica. I don't think I like him more than Karen. This guy is kind of a nothing burger. This is Tilda, also kind of a nothing burger. Yeah. Okay. I actually really like her. Why can't I think of her name? Trish. Trish is great, but I hope she gets more powered. I was hoping she gets more powered. Because right now she's too underpowered to go up against Jessica. But I actually agree with Trish more than I do with Jessica. I was like, yeah, no, that serial killer needs to fucking die. In fact, season 3, I was like, season 2 and 3, I was more pro Trish than Jessica. Jessica was really kind of ticking me off. In fact, I might just move her up there to S tier. I don't know about that. I'm moving her to A tier and I'm moving Jessica down. That's what I'm doing. And only this list is organized up here. I'm not gonna go through and organize all this. That would be a lot. Turk. Okay, Turk fucking rocks. He's so funny to me. Okay. Turk is A tier. Who we got here? Vanessa. See, I feel like I have to put Vanessa higher so Kingpin doesn't get mad at me, but she really is kind of a nothing burger. She's barely a character. She's just like a thing used for the Kingpin, and to like feel like he has humanity. And I feel like that's kind of the point, is that she doesn't even get to be her. She even like expresses that in Daredevil season 3. She's like, just let me be part of your life, you know? But yeah. Ward, easy S tier. This is by far my favorite character in the whole show. Not only is he funny as fuck, but I enjoy him so much. I feel like I would watch an entire show of just Ward. He is what kept me able to finish fucking Iron Fist. Because I was really just watching it for Ward. Which is probably why I like season 1 of Iron Fist so much better. Because it has so much more Ward. And his interactions with Harold is also... Man, I love this guy. I'm sure this was a controversial take. Who would put Ward as their S tier? Not only am I putting him there, but he's my number 1. I call it right now. Ward's fantastic. I love him. Well, I can't remember this guy's name, but he's Kingpin's dude. He's pretty good. C tier. And I don't remember who this is. Anyway, this is my list. Feel free to make your own, and let me know what you think about my list. I'd love to hear your opinions, whether you agree, you disagree, you think I'm just stupid as shit. I would love to even make discussions about the Defenders show. Well, not just Defenders, but I mean all the stuff in between. I didn't really even like the Defenders. I thought it was pretty meh. But all the like Netflix Marvel shows that they're all just like part of this whole Defenders little universe thing. So yeah, let me know.